Why is all the fly girls wearing a size 10 to 11? Like, why? Since when did all the flyest of the fly girls wear a size 10 to 11? Like, come on. Pack that up, please.
I'd rather be smoking weed whenever we breathe. Every time you kiss, oh,
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. We're back. We're back. We are back. And Kaya has a new do. Kaya has a new do. She's looking good. She's feeling good. She's feeling great, actually. Even though I went through a lot to get this hairstyle, which I should be posting a video about because that was stressful. Never cheat on your hairdresser. Just don't cheat. Stay loyal. Take my advice and stay loyal. Anyways, anyways, yeah. On today's episode of Surviving with Kaya, we're going to be talking about my new shit. She's been shopping. She has been shopping. I did say that I was going to be a little bit more financially responsible this year, but when you don't have children, and I am blessed and grateful enough to be able to live comfortably with my father. So I pay bills, but I don't pay the same rent that everybody else pays sometimes. So even while saving and not being as frivolous, it is still easy for me to be frivolous and treat myself because what am I working for if not for my babies? And I don't have that. I don't have children. So ah. Anyways, yeah. So today we will be talking about some of my new things. Of course, in some of my most recent new purchase that I've made within like the end of last year and up until now. Up until now. Also, I just got a new package, so let's open that. Let's open that while we're while we're here. Let's open that. Cute. Very cute packaging. I got this from Bree's Tiny Print Shop. I was watching a YouTube video about just like being a small business owner from your home, and I came across her YouTube video, and I was like, wow, she makes zines, but she also makes little t-shirts and stuff that are super cute. So I ordered this shirt because I felt like it aligned with me. So let me cut into this. It's cute. Oh, it came with how to be the coolest person in the room. Can you guys see that? How to be the coolest person in the room. Step one, be alive. In room. In your room. Be alone. Be alone in your room. Oh, okay. How to be the coolest person in the room. Be alone in your room. Cute. Cute. Bree's Tiny Print Shop. Zines, stickers, and other stuff by Bree. This is cute. This is cute. I really love this packaging and the whole Breed's Black and Polynesian and Lee is a Black and Polynesian artist and a zine maker in Long Beach, California. Pronouns she, her. This is very cute. I don't know why I'm acting like I can't read. So I got this shirt for $28 after tax and shipping. I paid 36.28. Um, yeah. Can we see this? Imagine not liking me and I'm at home doing arts and crafts. Isn't this cute? Isn't this cute? I got it in an extra large because I was feeling like maybe I was gonna cut it up and do a little razzly dazzly to it because I'll be at home doing arts and crafts. But yeah, this is gonna be a really cute, fun summer tee. I'm loving this one. Super cute. Shout out to Bree's Tiny Print Shop. We love you. We love this. Thank you. Thank you. And the little sticker is a heart. It's a heart. Can you guys see that? You can't, but it's okay. It's a heart. It's a heart. What tease? What's his next? What is the closest thing to me right now? Also, got another t-shirt because I feel like when I get dressed and it is getting warmer, my graphic tees, they just need to be better. I need a new rotation of graphic tees. Some that also align with the colors that I'm trying to wear more. Period. So I'm a Supreme wearer. I know this whole Babe versus Supreme. I'm a Supreme. girly. I remember when I was in like high school, middle school, and I just couldn't afford to buy Supreme myself. And this was back when Supreme was just like OD tax. Like Supreme retail is like cheap as hell. So I'm glad that they're being a lot more realistic with this whole resale business. And I'm at that point where I can literally just go and buy the shit myself. Also, I live in New York, so I can super go and buy the shit myself. Anyways, so Supreme tea. Most of my Supreme grabs are black. I do have a purple jersey and an orange Supreme jersey, but besides that, most of my Supreme tees are black. So I was like, let me get a yellow one. She's dope. She's fire. I'm gonna post a picture of the camo one that I was gonna get, but I decided not to because I was like, damn, I have mad camo already. Let me just get something that I don't have. And I plan on wearing yellow a lot more this summer. So I was just like, let me get a yellow graphic tee. This is in a size large. She's fired. You know. Yeah, this is in a size large. It says announcing Supreme in the blue. So you know we're gonna be color blocking with her. You know we're gonna be color blocking. Oh, speaking of color blocking, because I've been into a lot of blue shit lately. Like, give me a second. I said I've been into a lot of blue stuff lately, right? I have been into a lot of blue stuff lately. So when I was going through what I was going through to get my hair redone the other day, I so happened to be in Brooklyn and I decided to get brunch. So I went to this place called Verdi's on Smith, and there is a new Second Street on Smith Street. So when I was walking to the brunch spot, I walked into the Second Street just because I had time to stroll, and I saw a bag. I saw this bag. I saw her. Look at her. Look at her. Look at her. When I went into the store, I looked at it. It was originally listed at $199, and I was like, "Do I want to spend $200? Do I want to just casually spend $200?" So I was like, I don't know. So I looked at the bag, and I was like, "This is kind of also seemed like a low ball for the bag." So I looked at it. I looked closer, and I see cracks in the paint. There's cracks in the paint. You guys could see like there's cracks in the paint. Like the bag is not, you know, pristine, but it's also, this is cute. This is cute as hell. So I was like, okay, I don't know if I want this bag. So I went to brunch, ate mimosas later. I'm walking past this shop and I'm like, let me just go back in there and look. So I go back in there and I'm looking at the bag. I call my friend. I'm like, sis, look at this bag. What should I do? It's $199. What should I do? So she's like, look at it. So I asked the girl, I was like, can I look at the bag real quick? Like, can you take it out the case? She was like, yeah. And as she's taking out the case, she's like, you can ask my manager for a discount. I was like, y'all do that here? Because, I recently just went to sell some shit at Second Street. I sold a Gerbold tee, two pairs of pants from Ragged, that London brand, a pair of Levi's, and some random pair of pants. Them niggas gave me $26. They gave me $26. $26. Second Street loves to lowball motherfucker. So I didn't assume that they would allow me to, dilly dally with the price. So she's like, so I'm like, will she give me a discount? Like, you're telling me to ask for a discount. Will she give me a discount? She was like, I'm not gonna lie. My manager's a little bit of a. So I was like, okay, so if she's a little bit of a, why are you telling me to ask her for a discount? She was like, you could just try. So then this guy who looked like he was wearing a curly toupee, but this guy walked past and she was like, oh, can she get a discount on this? And he was like, the lowest I can give it to you for is $179. Like, I can give it to you for like 20 beans off. And he was like, usually we don't discount things until, you can't really like play with the price until a month. And this is a new store. So I don't even think they've really been open for a month yet to even be giving discount. But he's like, I can give it to you for 179. So now I'm like, I went from maybe paying 220 to paying 199 after taxes. So Kaya got a new bag. And when I brought this bag, the first thing I thought about when I seen the bag was my Vanita Carter's? My Vanita Carter's? My Vanita Carter's? I think we see why she needed to make this impulsive purchase. So these are my babies. I brought these in November last last November. I brought these last November. I literally was like on Instagram clicking through stuff and I was like, "Oh my gosh, I think I need these in my life. I need these." And so I saw when they were going to come out. They were coming out the next day, like the day after I saw that they were, I don't know why I can't speak. I saw a couple of people posting themselves at, I guess, the event for these shoes that she was having. And I was like, oh, yeah, I need these. I need these so bad, I'm going to scream. So the day that they came out, when I went to buy them, literally in my shoe size, I don't know why all the big foot biddies is trying to be fly. Why? Why is all the fly girls wearing a size 10 to 11? Like, why? Since when did all the flyest of the fly girls wear a size 10 to 11? Like, come on. Pack that up, please. Went to buy the shoes. My shoe size was sold out. So now I'm like, what am I supposed to do? I'm looking around. I'm looking around. I saw at the time that Seed in Brooklyn, they had like one pair of each size in store. So I called the shop. At first I looked online, didn't have it. They didn't have it online. So then I called the store like, "Oh, I need that. Do you guys have these? These are a size 11 and a size 11." They were like, "Yeah, we have them." So I was just like, "Is there a way to purchase it over the phone?" And he's like, "We don't do that here." So then I'm just like, mind you, at this point, I'm in Atlanta to go on a cruise. Like, I had fresh off the plane. I'm trying to get these shoes. I am in Atlanta, not in Brooklyn. I do know people who could pick it up. So I was just trying to figure out how I could arrange that. So he was like, "We only have one pair left though." So I'm like, so he just like, "They should be on the website." And I'm like, "Well, they're not on the website." He was like, "Well, they should be because a day after we have them in store is when we put them online." So I'm like, "Okay."
Where they at though?
So he's like, "Let me talk to my manager real quick." And then he says, "You know what's so crazy? My manager just asked me to put it online myself. Like, he's like, I don't usually do this, but he just so happened to ask me to do it." So I'm like, "Okay." So he's like, "I'm going to put it online and then I'm going to email you the link." So he puts it online, emails me the link. I buy the shoes. This is how I got my babies. This is how I got my babies. Uh, I've worn these 2 times outside. I cannot wait to wear these over the summer. I'm actually going to show you guys the 2 times that I've worn them because I'm a fly gal, and I've worn them 2 different ways. I've worn them in more of like a casual look and a more of a cutesy uppity look. And now that I have this bag, and also now that I have this bag, if I really wanted to get snazzy and color block with the blue, do we do we see what's going on? Do you guys see what's happening here? Do we Do we see what's happening here? Clothes makes me so excited. This shopping makes me so excited. What's next? I got some Von Dutch jeans. Super cute. Super cute. It says Von Dutch on the booty. I actually got these from Macy's. I saw my friend wearing them and I was like, "Girl, this is mad cute." She was like, "Yeah, girl, I got them from Macy's." I'm like, "Macy's sells Von Dutch since when?" So I went online, found them. I actually got them in the largest size that they have because, baby is kind of thick. Baby is kind of thick. So I got these pants in a size 31. Yes, they do fit me, but the way that I like my pants to fit, they are snug. Like they fit me, but they could fit looser. So I'm on a fitness journey, so I should be a couple of inches smaller by the time of year where I'm ready to wear these pants. So yeah. But I got these pants for like 80, they were $88 retail. But when I went to Macy's and signed up online, I got 20% off. So they ended up being $66. So I thought that was a steal for the Von Dutch jeans. So yeah, I got these. Von Dutch on the butt. They're low rise jeans. Um flare bottoms. And they have all these little cute patches and details on them. I love these. I really do. I love these pants. They're really amazing. They're really cute. Yeah. What's next? What's next? Oh, so when Telfar first opened up their store and did their advertisement, They had these I love Telfar, like I Telfar New York sweaters. But the thing about the I Telfar New York sweaters is they don't sell them online. Like the only place you can get these sweaters is in the store in New York. Crazy, right? So the first time I went into the store, which was a few months ago, I was like, damn, I kind of need these sweaters, but the sweaters is a buck 50. Like I didn't know if I wanted to spend a buck 50 on the sweater at the time. But for me, I feel like if I keep thinking about something, then that means I obviously need it. And I've been getting dressed lately and feeling like, oh my gosh, I don't have a cute black sweater to throw on. So I was like, let me go to Telfar. So the other week I went to Telfar and ended up getting this sweater. I got it in a size large. And you guys know, like I said, I'm on this journey where I'm trying not to buy things too oversized anymore because I'm trying to go for a more fitted, tailored look sometimes. And I feel like when I get dressed, everything is just too baggy and it just fucks up the silhouettes that I'm trying to achieve. So I ended up getting this in a large. And this jacket is like a long jacket. Like it's an extended jacket. I'm actually going to do some clips of me trying on the shit. But I Telfar New York, super cute. On the back it says Telfar, the address, and then their number, which it says sexy bag. We love that. That's cute. Love this sweater. It's so cozy. I paid 163.63 for this, but it's just great quality. I love that it has like the little Telfar detailing. Is it gonna? No, it's not. But yeah, I love that it has the Telfar detailing. Yeah, I love these. The next thing that I have purchased is it's these two things. This jacket right here and these sweats from the same brand. The brand is called I'm Happy Promise. Some shit like that. But I got these sweats, super cozy, great quality. Love these sweats. I mentioned before, green and camo. I feel like camo is a color, and it's my fave. Like I love camo. I'm a camo girly. Like I'm a camo girly. Like camo girly, camo girl. I'm a camo girl. So I need these sweats. And like I said, I'm trying to incorporate yellow into my wardrobe a lot more. So I got these sweats. First things first about these sweats. These sweats run insanely large. Y'all know I told you I have a bit of body dysmorphia. So like I was considering buying these pants in a size extra large. These are a large. These pants run so big, I actually should have brought a medium. Like that's how big these pants run. They're huge. I actually, if you look, had to take in the bottom. I took about 4 inches off of each leg. Literally, like about 4 inches. I had to hem them hard. They were very even now, like because I don't want to take too much fabric off of them and I mess up the integrity and fit of the pants, I'm just gonna leave them alone. But I definitely had to take these in. But I love these pants. They're beautiful. They're super cozy. I saw this girl wear them with these boots, and I was like, and then maybe my Supreme shirt with this bag. Am I doing too much? Am I doing too much? Am I doing too much? I feel like I have my iPad sitting right here and I be looking at myself just to make sure I'm not looking crazy. So if I'm looking down, I'm sorry. Because we should be looking at each other. This is a personal interaction. We should be making eye contacts. So my bad. I love y'all. I cracked myself up anyways. Yeah. And then my last and final thing. I did buy one other thing that's not going to get here until the summertime probably. I'm going to post it somewhere here. But it is a handsome girly bubble hooded dress with shearing. It's going to be so cute. It's so freaking cute. Cannot wait to wear that in the summer with my boots and the bag. My brain is working. She is working. She's working overtime on these fits. I got some Solomons. These are my babies. These are my babies. These are my babies. I love these shoes. I love them. You guys, I went in there to get a black pair of shoes, but I ended up leaving with these. But I think these are close enough. This is close. This is close enough. I think this is close enough to black. But I love the fact that these shoes don't have any laces, and there's this little pocket where you could tuck this little string in at. So like you can have this string in if you want to, like just flopping and bobbing, or you can just focus. Or you can just tuck it into it. You can literally just tuck the string. Ooh, let me not yoke my shoes up like that. Uh-uh. Okay. You tuck the string into this little thing on the tongue of the shoe, which I think is super cute. I love these shoes. They're super easy to just slide on. They're very casual. I've tend to worn the like worn. Why can I speak? I've worn these um with a whole bunch of different stuff. Like I really like these shoes. Like they've been well worn already, and I've maybe had them for like a month or some change. But my Solomon Labs, I actually need to go back to get the XT6s in the black and silver. Those eat. And they're Gore-Tex, and yeah, those eat. But I love these shoes. They're super cute. They're super fun. Like you can dress them up and you can dress them down. I'm on the Solomon wave now. I'm gonna wash my hands after this because I'm touching this shoe that I've just worn in New York. But they're so cute. Look at the bottom of these. Like let's like literally look at the bottom of these. If you live in New York, these are great shoes to just stump through town. Like look at these. These shoes are just great. Oh, I love these. I love them. Oh, I didn't even show y'all my puffer. So then I got this puffer as well. When I ordered this jacket, I didn't realize that it was a puffer. I thought it was gonna be more of a bomber, but it is indeed a puffer jacket. It's definitely a puffer. But it's super cute. It's super warm. It's super cozy. I also ordered this in an extra large, and I definitely should have gotten a large. But this brand doesn't offer returns or exchanges, so you know it is what it is. What it is. It is what it is. But overall, I'm super happy with this jacket. I think that it's super cute. It's super cozy. It's such a statement piece. I've worn it a few times. Definitely worn it with my Solomons. Super cute fit. Was stepping. Definitely was the flyest person in the establishment. But yeah, love this jacket. This was the sweats was $100, and these were also this jacket was also $100. So, I mean, it wasn't too crazy. It's a good quality jacket. That is it. Those are my recent pickups for this year so far. I'm super excited to actually wear the clothes. I am waiting to wear some of these things because they are for like a certain seasonal pop out. You know what I'm trying to say? Like they're not for right now, but I'm super excited to have some of this this new shit. Like it's super exciting. I love everything I'm buying because I'm trying to purchase things with more intention, and I'm trying to be more intentional with the things that I buy. That is why I'm super excited about just like the things that I am buying because they're really fitting into this the person that I am becoming and who I want to be, and just like my goal style for just like 25 and just moving forward. So yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. I'm sure you guys can't wait to see me in these things because I cannot wait to show you guys. But yes, thank you guys for tuning in to this episode of Surviving with Kaya. Hopefully I get a grip on my impulsive spending, but I don't think so because you see how I'm holding this clothes? I don't think anything is changing soon. I don't think so. The only thing that's going to be changing is the price bracket on the things that I am buying because, you know, we're also becoming rich. So becoming rich means there's no limit or no cap on the things that I desire. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. Ah! Anyways, thank you guys for joining. I will see you guys next time. Kisses, hugs. I love you. Bye.